Hi guys, hello, welcome back. So in today's video, we will be talking about a beginner's makeup kit. I have curated a list of makeup that I really love and are affordable, and I know that's very necessary for a beginner. Now, when you're a beginner, you don't feel like spending a lot of money on products which you don't even know if you might like, or you don't even know if you're that into makeup, right? So that is why I have made sure to keep almost all the products under 500 rupees. Now, some of the products are about 6 or 700, but you can find it on discount around 500 rupees. So before we begin, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on these videos. And yeah, let us get started. So apart from telling you about the makeup products, I have also created a video wherein I created a really simple look without using any tools at all. I only used this beauty blender or a sponge, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, that is really simple, and I will be posting that look after this video, so keep an eye out for that. Start with the primer, okay, because that is the first step to makeup. Now before you apply a primer, make sure that your skin is Before you apply a primer, make sure that your skin is really nicely moisturized and hydrated. Now I have two options for primer over here. You can choose whatever you want depending on your skin type or the effect that you're looking for, okay? So the first primer that I have is from Inside. So it's the 3-in-1 primer. It has a silicone kind of consistency, and I really love this to apply on my T-zone where I don't want to look that glowy, you know, and I want things to be mattified a little. This primer is for people who really like glowy, dewy makeup, and I have recently purchased this. This one is from Swiss Beauty. It's the Real Makeup Base. This is basically kind of a highlighting primer. Now the way I like using this is I use 2 pumps of this and 1 pump of my foundation, and I mix it in and apply it. You can apply it any way that you like. You can apply this just by itself at first and then go in with your foundation. Totally depends on you. Works great both ways. Now for base, again, I have 2 options, okay? So the first one, I have to talk about this Pond's BB cream, but I want to tell you that they only have 2 colors in this, and that's really bad. Now this cream is really lightweight and does not have any coverage, but it's a little something on your face, and this will kind of even out your skin tone. So you can go for this if you don't want the foundation look and if you don't want to cover a lot of things. And I like to wear this on my no makeup days, but personally on camera I don't think this photographs really well. About the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, okay, now I really like this foundation. The shade that I have in this is Golden Beige. They do have 6 or 8 shades. They can do better, of course. You can easily find this one on 50% off on Flipkart, Amazon and all of that. And yeah, you can also sometimes find this 50% off on HOK Makeup or Myntra, or even sometimes on Nykaa. So I got this one from Myntra, and I really like the consistency of this one. This does not feel heavy on your face. It has medium coverage, I would say, and it is not like extremely mattifying on your face. I personally have dry skin, so I don't like foundations that are extremely mattifying. But yeah, anyway, this foundation lasts you really long. Now before the pandemic hit us, I used to wear this foundation every day to my office, and I really liked it, and my working hours were around 10, and yeah, if you include the traveling, then around 14 hours, and yeah, this would wear really well. But after 6 or 7 hours, this would get a bit oily, but that any foundation would, you know. In fact, the BB cream would leave me feeling oily after 3 or 4 hours itself. So yeah, if you're looking for a really affordable, beginner friendly base, this is the one to go. Now on to concealers. Okay, so the only concealer that I am loving at this moment is from Swiss Beauty, and I'm really sad that I'm about to finish this one up. This is so affordable, and you can also find it on discount for 10 or 20% off. This concealer is under rupees 100. It's really creamy, blends like a dream. They have 6 shades if I'm not wrong. Of course, they can do better, but yeah, this is the only concealer that I have been loving right now. So as a beginner, it's really great if you start off with a blush that does not have a lot of pigment. So for beginners, I would really recommend using this Wet n Wild blush. This is their ombre blush. It does not have a lot of pigment, looks really natural on your cheeks. I'm wearing it today, and in most of my videos this is the blush I'm wearing. I really like this one, especially for beginners, because this does not have a lot of pigment. You can easily build it up. However, this blush is kind of hard to find these days, so I also have another option. Now this one also blends really great, but is a little pigmented. So this is from Good, and the shade that I have here is Peach Peak. I really like this one too. However, again, as I said, this is a little pigmented but blends like a dream cream, so it should not be any problem. Now talking about highlighters, to be honest, for beginners I would again recommend the highlighter from Wet n Wild. I've also hit pan on this. I enjoy using this a lot. This is in the shade Precious Petals. I know everybody talks about this a lot, but seriously, I love blinding highlights, and in most of my videos again I'm wearing this highlighter. Although I have other highlighters, I cannot seem to get over this one. Onto your brows, because I know they are also very important and they can be a game changer. A brow product that I recently discovered, this one is from Blue Heaven and it's so affordable. I think this was for around 100 rupees. This also has a spoolie and you can fill in your brows. They come in two colors, black and brown. I think you should personally go for brown because black might end up looking really harsh on your brows. So yeah, go for the brown shade or the dark brown shade, whichever one they have, and this is really great for the price you pay. About lipsticks, two lipsticks that I really love are from Maybelline, Maybelline Creamy Mattes range. I really like the formula. It's very nice on your lips, does not feel drying. Next one is this. I think they are called the Pan Sticks. If I'm not wrong, Nykaa has so many lipsticks that I cannot keep up, but yeah, I really like the formula on these kind of lipsticks. I really think this is the Pan Sticks, and again, when you are a beginner, I feel nude shades really go well with every outfit and every makeup look, so you should invest in a few nudes like lighter nudes, brownie nudes, pinky nudes. Now coming on to powder. For people who have oily skin, you might want to powder your face. So the first option that I have is from Rimmel. I really like this one. As you can see, I've used up a lot of it. This powder is very good. If you're looking for a loose powder, now this one is not under 500, but this is from K Beauty and the formula on this one is amazing. I absolutely love this formula. It's very finely milled and really like nicely sets your concealer, and I absolutely love this powder a lot. Lastly, let us talk about eyeshadows. Okay, now as a beginner, as I have said in a couple of my other videos, you don't really know if you would enjoy using eyeshadows or if eyeshadows are your thing, so there's no point in investing in palettes of this size or even palettes with these many colors. You can feel overwhelmed when you're just starting out. So I'm really glad that e.l.f. launched on Nykaa, so you can really try out their bite-sized palettes. Now you can choose any color that you want. They have really beautiful browns and I personally love this one a lot. The bite-sized palette in the shade Truffle, I absolutely love the browns in here. They blend themselves out. They are really easy to work with. Now invest in single eyeshadows. Now I really like the ones from Wet n Wild. They have really beautiful shades. I also like single eyeshadows from Miss Claire. They are very pigmented but easy to blend. And if you want a pop of color or if you want really shimmery eyeshadows, you can also look at the in color single eyeshadows. I personally have this blue shade here. It's really very pretty. They also have other wearable shades. I know blue might not be the shade that you will consider wearable, but they also have really beautiful golden champagne type shades, so you can definitely check those out as well. That was all I wanted to share in this video. If you are like a complete beginner, don't be overwhelmed. You don't have to start using all these products at once. I personally just started using a BB cream, then went on to foundations, and then later on I was like, maybe I should try a highlighter and a blush, and then that's how I fell in love with makeup. So you don't have to buy all of this at once. You can start with one thing. That could be lipstick or a powder, whatever you like. With that, we have come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up and also come and follow me on Instagram, where I post a lot of great stuff, and yeah, I would really like to see you there. So please consider following me on Instagram as well, and consider subscribing to this channel before you leave, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.